2, 1, action.
Look out! This is the big bad man, the big double R, Big Papa. There were none before me, and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. I'm old, I'm single, and I'm ready to mingle. Certified and bona fide, indubitably qualified to bring you satisfaction and a whole lot of action. Look out, baby! It's Rambo Red Track. I'm the baddest man on YouTube.
Oh, yes.
If you walk through the garden,
Rambo Red Track again. Thanks for coming back. I'm gonna drop it. Hold your horses. I'm gonna get to it. Yeah. You got to. The only way you gonna win out here.
All the angels sing.
It's the only way you're gonna win out here. You gotta keep the devil in the hole. How you do that? Right? That's like the what? $66 million question, right, Kwame? Well, you have to. Because the devil is always at work. They say that the devil's workshop is an idle mind. Yep, and a busy mind. Don't fool yourself. It's both. So you gotta do what? What do you have to do to keep the devil in the hole? You gotta what? Outsmart the devil. You see what I mean? So I look around YouTube and I see all of these people doing this clout chasing thing, right? It's strange to me. And you know, like, I know a lot of people probably look at me and say I'm a clout chaser. Not at all. How I ended up on Kwame's panel today is truly just the way the universe works. I started roasting Kwame Brown because I wanted to talk about Kwame Brown. Okay? It wasn't me roasting him. I had called in, I think I called into a show like 2 years ago, right? And, you know, he gave me the whole runaround and everything and then hung up on me, right? And I was already pissed off at him, right? You know, because he had done the shoe drive and then he was supposed to be doing all this stuff and nothing happened. And so I got pissed off and he was like, well, why don't you go on your own page and talk shit and all that, right? So I was like, okay, I'll go do that then, right? And so I started roasting Kwame, and I'm going to get into the meat of this video in just a second. But I wanted to explain this because I see some of the comments in the chat room, and not that those people probably even come over here, but I just wanted to see what I'm doing right now. I'm just explaining myself. Whoever hears it, hears it. I'm not trying to get views off my shit. I'm gonna get however many views I want, and if I have to, I'll make 3,000 videos to get to 1,000. I don't let YouTube dictate my progress. I look at it as, you don't have 1,000 videos, well, make more videos. If you only get, let's see, if I get one view off of each video I have right now, I'm at 700 views a day, right? So you do the math. I don't have to get that many views. You know what I'm saying? I need to get subscribers. And just like I was saying in my past video, I want a certain type of subscriber. You see what I mean? I don't want the idiot fool over here. You know, I see enough of them. Trust me, I'm in those chat rooms all the time. I see them. Not all the time, but when Kwame comes on, when Gil comes on, sometimes I'm with Mr. Skinny over there. Who else do I watch? And then I like look at other stuff that doesn't have to do with them. Sometimes I'll be in the chat room. But like, I see it and I'm just like, man, these guys and girls don't understand. They want to people are trying to take shortcuts to having a YouTube career. So like, for instance, right? There are a lot of people who probably look at me right now and they're saying, well, I'm just going to do what he did because then I could end up getting on Kwame's panel. You see what I'm saying? But see, those people don't understand that I've been on his ass for 2 years with no response from him. You feel me on that? See, my shit was genuine. I really was like, yo, man, I want you to start. This is cool. We could do YouTube, but man, I mean, it's like so much you can do. And it doesn't have to be big stuff. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's off the subject. I see these people out here trying to take shortcuts. So what they'll do is cause a big argument, and then before you know it, they got the video up on their page, right? And they're talking about that on their live. And it wasn't even a genuine, like, thing. You see what I mean? And when you start doing stuff like that, you start taking, I don't care what it is. If it's YouTube, if you taking shortcuts in life, you taking a shortcut on your job, whatever it is, when you take that shortcut, sometimes you will get home quicker. Okay, I'm not going to lie about that. Not going to lie about that. Sometimes you will get home quicker. But in general, in life, whenever you try and shortcut things, it's not going to pay off. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I was just sitting here thinking, you know what I could do? I could just start just like calling into Kwame's show every day, right? And make a video about it, right? And then try and see if I can get people to come to my page like that. Now, I made, I think, 2 or 3 videos about my calls into him, but it wasn't necessarily to say, hey, I want all of the people that are watching y'all to come over here. No. That's for other people that don't even know what Kwame's about. You know what I'm saying? That they just happen to click on something and they think I'm a funny guy. That's all. You see what I mean? Like, sometimes I may not talk in my videos, but I dare you to look at any video that I'm talking in. If you don't laugh or chuckle before it's over, I'll send you $10. Straight up. I'm just funny. I'm just funny like that. I'm not trying to be funny. And that's another thing. People trying to be funny, if it's not genuine, it's not going to work for you. You see what I mean? And, you know, I just see a lot of that stuff going on now. It's like, man, very rarely do you actually even see a person that's just like being themselves now. Like, I'm just me. You see what I mean? And I like me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a perfect person, but I like the hell out of me. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't make me a narcissist or anything. Like, you're supposed to have some degree of narcissism in your personality, or you would be a psychopath. Straight up. If you don't think you're like better, and I don't mean that in a way, I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Like, I feel like I don't want to be anybody else. And maybe that's why I have a hard time looking at people that act like clout chasers. You see what I mean? Like, I don't want to be anybody else. Because I don't know what's in their head. You see what I'm saying? I know what the fuck is in my head. And I got a good head on my shoulders. And that right there is invaluable. Ask Jamie Foxx if he would throw his money away, if he could jump into my body right now. Of course he would. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, I wanted to drop this on all the clout chasers out there. Play the game. If you're gonna play it, play the game. You know what I mean? But play that shit. Play that shit right.
Nah, we ain't playing that.
Man, play the game right.
Checkers? Yeah, checkers. Yo, why y'all playing checkers on the chess set? Yo, why you give a shit? Man, we ain't got no checkers. Yeah, but yo, chess is a better game, yo. So? Nah, hold up. Y'all don't know how to play chess, do you? So nothing, man. Look, I'll teach y'all if y'all want to learn. Come on, man. Nah, come on. We're right in the middle of the game, yo.
You know what else I noticed too? Like, I noticed the people in the chat room, and I go in there enough now where I can kind of feel people's personality a little bit. 99% of the, let me rephrase that. 95% of the people in that chat room, it's gotta be higher than that. Probably 98% of the people in that chat room never ever hit the link. And you know what? They never ever will. Not unless they listen to this video. You see what I mean? And they probably won't because they're too busy clout chasing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you gonna, it's just like people used to always tell you when you were a little kid. How are you gonna make it if you don't even try? You see what I'm saying? Like, you got all this shit to say down in the comment section for years, and you never hit the link? Come on. And it all goes back to the cream will always rise to the top. I wasn't planning on this thing happening with me and Kwame where I call in there and now he's doing all this when I call him up and everything. I wasn't planning on all that. I was genuinely calling in because I wanted to say something and I didn't feel like typing it. And I didn't have to gain any courage to do that because I've been in so many pressure tight situations in my life. I was a professional athlete. I've been in tight shit. You see what I'm saying? This YouTube, y'all motherfuckers scared to be yourself on YouTube and nobody can see you? Really? And this is a public announcement for all clout chasers. Matter of fact, that's going to be the title of this shit. Might give me some views because I know it's a lot of them out there. Bad at it. Absolutely terrible at that shit. If I was a clout chaser, oh my God. If I really just decided to be a clout chaser, oh my God. Oh my God. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair. I want you guys to stop playing checkers. You playing checkers out here. I'm out here playing chess. You see what I mean? Come back in 1 year. I'm just getting started. I just decided to start stepping on the stage. Come back in a year. And if you listen to me, subscribe, you're going to be a bad motherfucker in a year. Otherwise, I'm going to see your ass in the damn chat room. I'm going to see your ass in my chat room in a year. If you don't start stepping out and being yourself, that's why they call it YouTube. Because people want to see who you are. And you shouldn't be ashamed to be who you are. And if you are ashamed of who you are, fix that shit. Fix it. What could it be? Start working on it. Look, let me tell you something. I'm going to get back into the video. 2 years ago, I stopped drinking. And I wasn't Mr. Skinny drunk type thing. I was very good at what I did as far as drinking goes. I was a tennis coach for 20 years. Nobody ever thought I drank. And that, like I said, I wasn't falling down drunk, but when I had a couple hours in between lessons, when I got home from coaching at night, I would have a couple of drinks, a few drinks. And it was just something that I did. And for a while, I was thinking it wasn't a problem. But I was like, you know what? It is a problem. Because can you see your life without it? And once I started to really think about that, and I said, wow, man, I couldn't even imagine what my life would be like without drinking, I stopped. You see what I mean? So hopefully, you guys can come over here. You can laugh at my Kwame Brown videos and all that shit, but I've got all kinds of wisdom videos up that I would love for you guys to start checking out. Sometimes I'll put up great videos, man. Sometimes it'd be 0 views on that shit. I put up a talk with KRS-One the other day. It's still sitting on 0. But then I put up a silly ass video about Shannon Sharp, and it's got 700 views. You see what I mean? It's like because Kwame was talking about him. It's like I linked up my I could tell that my page was getting in the logarithm with Kwame's for a while, and I stopped making videos. I swear to God. When I saw that shit happening, I stopped. And I fell out the logarithm. That's why, like, now you'll see I'll have like 10 views or 6 views on my shit like that. But that just goes to show you I'm real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my page to make sense. And I started to see that my views started flying off the charts. Not off the charts, but a lot more than I was getting when the logarithm started linking my page up. That's why, like, now I have different subtitles. Sometimes I will, try and get some views just to make sure that I have my subscribers coming in. But I'm really hoping that my wisdom videos and my spiritual videos and things like that that'll raise your frequency are going to start getting more views and more subscribers. You see what I mean? But like I said, stop playing
Yo, chess is a better game, yo.
YouTube is chess.
Nah, hold
It's
up, hold up.
three-dimensional
Y'all don't know how to
chess.
play chess, do you? So nothing, man. Look, I'll teach y'all if y'all want to learn.
Come on, man. Nah, come on. We're right in the middle of the game, yo. Chill out. I want to see
Look,
this.
y'all can't be playing no checkers on no chessboard, yo.
All right, man.
Now look, check it. It's simple. See this? This the kingpin, all right? And he the man. You get the other dude's king, you got the game. He's trying to get your king too, so you got protected. Now the king, he move one space any direction he damn choose, cause he's the king. Like this, all right? But he ain't got no hustle. But the rest of these motherfuckers on the team, they got his back. And they run so deep, he really ain't gotta do shit.
Like your uncle.
Yeah, like my uncle. You see this? This the queen. She's smart, she fierce. She move any way she want, as far as she want. And she is the go get shit done piece.
Remind me of Stringer.
And this over here is the castle. It's like the stash. You move like this and like this.
Dog, stash don't move, man.
Come on, yo, think. How many times we moved the stash house this week? Right? And every time we move the stash, we gotta move a little muscle with it, right? To protect it.
True, you right. All right, what about them little bald-headed bitches right there?
Alright, these right here, these are the pawns. They like the soldiers. They move like this, one space forward only, except when they fight. And it's like this. And they like the front lines. They be out in the field.
So how do you get to be the king?
It ain't like that. See, the king, stay the king. Alright? Everything stay who he is, except for the pawns. And if a pawn made it all the way down to the other dude's side, you get to be queen.
This America, man.
Like I said, the queen ain't no bitch. She got all the moves.
Alright, so if I make it to the other end, I win.
If you catch the other dude's king and trap it, then you win.
Alright, but if I make it to the end, I'm top dog.
Nah, yo, it ain't like that. Look, the pawns, man, in the game, they get capped quick. They'll be out the game early.
Unless they smart ass pawns.
You gotta keep the devil down in the hole. All the angels sing about Jesus' mighty soul, and they shield you with their wings. Keep you close to the Lord. Don't pay heed to temptation, or his hands are so cold. You gotta keep the devil